What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on FTB Revelation. When we left off in the last episode, we got the industrial apiary set up as we moved over to Gendustry. Because it's a lot easier to use than, what's the other one? Benny's, I think. I'm just gonna leave that down. So, fun fact though, this wheat farm actually is working. I found out. So we're up to like 27. Now that, we don't really need it to do anything. So that's cool. Let's see. Might let that run for a minute, see if we can get... I'm looking for a mending book for shields and armor and stuff. Are you still doing stuff? Oh, you are. Wow, okay. Oh, that's right! So, I have the automation upgrade in here, so it's basically just been cycling. I forgot all about that. To be honest, we'll go ahead and close that off. I think that'll do. And eventually we'll do, eventually we'll get to the point where we can basically set up, bees with the rocky type flowering. And then what I may do, actually, let me grab this real quick. What I might do is go ahead and place cobble back here. Not that there isn't enough around already for that to work, I just want to make sure. So we have a bunch of honeycombs from that, which is good. I gotta figure out what I need to actually use these for, though, because... I don't know... Oh, they're there, so you have to centrifuge them to get honey. Now, this is interesting, because in the the centrifugal separator, it's only a 40% chance. If we use the forestry centrifuge, it's a 90 to get the honey drop. So we might want to build that, actually. Oh, wow. Okay. Multi-shot and power 3. That's not bad. I'm getting a lot more fish than I wanted, though. I was wanting some more stuff. I also wanted to check on the power cell and see how you're doing. Okay, so it's draining. So I probably should slow one of these down. It could have been pulled from all of this, to be honest. Because this pulls 5,000 per use? I don't remember what the... If the apiary's been running this whole time, though, that might be pulling it. Let's actually turn that off for a minute. Because at the moment... Let's see, are you still generating? Okay, so it's still generating more. Cool. Because at the moment, we don't really need too much of this at the moment. But I wanted to be able to produce more, because what I want to work on is probably the Mutatron. Do I want to do the Mutatron? I might need to make the mutagen processor first. And I've also been thinking about redoing this stairwell, because it's kind of just a flat box or hallway kind of thing. Like, it's just, you just have a tunnel, which isn't really all that interesting. So I thought about maybe doing something a little more decorative around this height level type of thing. Like maybe one down, and then kind of making some kind of area, platform, kind of like a... I actually really like the idea of underground trees. Like, not in terms of a tree farm, but just trees in general. So maybe making a little hollowed out area kind of thing, and then having the like a couple of trees grown. I really like the idea of doing water features, as well as I think for my interior trees I'd like to use sakura trees. I think, is that what they're called in here, or is it cherry blossom trees? I forget. I had either saplings or sapling. Okay, so it is sakura trees. Cool. So, wait, what was that? Cinnabar. Interesting. I needed to smelt up some gold. As you can see, we've got some bronze and whatnot. Let's go ahead and centrifuge that. So there's quite a bit to make. So the first thing we need to make would be a Mutagen Producer, because you need mutagen in order to use the mutatron or the advanced mutatron, which is ultimately what allows in gendustry for you to force a genetic mutation. Because in the industrial apiary, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode or not, but in the industrial apiary, you can't actually, they can't mutate. Whatever you put in the apiary is what they're going to stay. So in order to do mutations, you need to use the mutatrons, which are used, which you use the, what do I need? I need a chest for that, so we're going to need some wood, looks like. That should be plenty. Okay, let's just make some here, because I know we're going to need pistons and stuff too, so let's grab you and make, well, I guess I'll just do it this way, so we have a chest, because it doesn't know the difference. It keeps wanting to make the, like, acacia and all that kind of stuff, so that way we can just make that. We're going to need 2 of those. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, so let's see. Actually, hold on. If I need 2 of these, I'm going to need 4. So 8 and 10. Okay, so let's grab one of you, and let's do 10. Boom. There we go. I made a lot of bronze because I've noticed a lot of these recipes require a ton of it. As you can no doubt tell, I almost have used the stack already just making this stuff. We did have a mutagen tank from last episode I made prior. Okay, so we're going to need, let's see, we need 2 of these, so we need a total 4. Ah, crap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to need 2 of these. I should have been used to this by now, and I'm not. Oh no, we're out of redstone! No! Well, that could be a problem. Because I don't actually think I have any lying around. Oh, I do have the witch hats. I could make a couple really quick for like a pinch hit kind of thing. Probably should get the destabilized bees, because I think they can make more redstone related stuff. Ooh, there we go, honey drops, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and, oh, I guess I did have some, I didn't think I had any. So the industrial apiary is really cool because of the automation and the always working around the clock, all that kind of stuff. The only thing is power. We're going to have to pay attention to that a little bit, because as we saw, the power draw was slightly higher than what our death generator is keeping up with, it looks like. Now, grant you, it's already filled back up, and we did run the fisher there quite a bit, but we're going to have to keep power in mind. Now, we can actually expand this, because right now I had to kind of shut everything off as far as the, yeah, the mob farm, because of filling up this. Where's the rest of my hats? Did I only have... Oh, there's redstone. Cool. Whew. Saved by the mob farm. Actually, let's go ahead and turn that on for a minute, because we've got some more... What is that? Infinity booster card. Insert an infinity booster card into the appropriate slot in the WCT GUI to give infinite range to the WCT. I have no idea what that does. We also got some pulverized obsidian and such, which is really cool. Let's see. We don't have a ton of room, but we can probably let that go for a minute. What was I needing to make? Was it another one of these? Yes. Alright, boom. Mutagen Producer. Boom. I used quite a bit of bronze, I've got to tell you. So now we're charging up yet another block. Ooh, 5 million! Eesh. Okay, that requires a ton of power. Is there like a recipe list or anything? No. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull some of these bees out, because we don't need really any more than that. And we're going to throw these in here. No? Thought that's how this worked. Maybe it has to be charged or something. I don't like that. Because that should be working. You're supposed to be able to use extra bees that you don't need and throw them in there. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I might have to research that a little bit. Let's see. Environmental processor, mutagen tank, genetics processor. So, yeah, you're supposed to just be able to throw in bees. Curious. Okay, so I was very, very wrong. You do not use these in here. You actually use Gloriam. Totally not what I expected. So I want to do some experimenting because there's a little bit of some weird stuff going on with this mod setup. Okay? Because of this. Okay? This is the weird part. Well, okay, you don't just use Gloriam, but Gloriam is one of the most... you get a full bucket of mutagen. You can use redstone, glowstone, I think industrial craft uranium, but I can't find that in this mod pack. The U235 or whatever isn't in the mod pack. So I want to experiment a little bit because this is weird. Extreme reactors, Gloriam block. Okay? You get this from Gloriam ingots. Makes sense. But when you click on Gloriam ingots, you get it from the nuclear craft fluid ingot former by putting fluid Gloriam from extreme reactors into an ingot former. How do you make this? Well, there's obviously the bottler and squeezer recipes and fluid transposer, but the way you actually get it is a melter from nuclear craft. You put yellorite ore into the melter, you get fluid Gloriam, which then you would pump into a ingot former and it would come out as ingots, right? This is the weird part. I don't know why you can't just smelt yellorite into Gloriam ingots. Because if you look at the uses for yellorite, it always smelts into uranium from immersive engineering. And I'm very confused because even when you look at Gloriam, the Gloriam ingots is not shown here. It doesn't come up. It's not here. But yet it's here. I don't understand. Now, I haven't tried, like, yellorite. There's yellorite ore. So this is really weird. So I want to play around with this a little bit. First, I gotta check it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. We need more power, but I gotta clear this. Let's just grab all of this. And we're just going to throw these in somewhere. I don't know, because I need more power. I probably should set up another spawner, maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to leave that on because we have enough power. And this could easily overflow. So I need some more storage stuff, and I need some... I might need to make another death generator down there so that it's actually pulling more of the zombie flesh and the bones down to make more power and then tie it together to the same pipe. Might help. For now, I'm just going to dump all these in here because I have no idea what to do with these. Where is my yellorite? I know I found something. There's uranium, and that makes uranium. I'm so confused at how the uranium in this mod pack is working because it's so weird. Yellorite. I do miss that in the, I don't have any laying around, but in the default chests and stuff, there's like the search bar, and these don't have that, which is kind of annoying. The tabs would make for a really good idea of that other, whatever, there it is, whatever that other mod pack I was looking at was. Not mod pack, the casings or containers or compartments or whatever it was called. Okay, so I want to play around with this a minute. First, let's throw it in the Pulverizer. That should give us Gloriam or yellowite dust, or uranium dust. Who knows at this point? Let's see. Uranium. Grit. Okay. So we got uranium grit from that. We're going to go ahead and take one of these and smelt it up. The other thing I want to try is throwing one of these in the smeltery and seeing what happens. If anything. Nothing? Okay, so that's out. Can't use that. I wasn't sure because it was talking about fluid type stuff, so I wasn't sure if maybe I could smelt it. So the question here is the immersive engineering A, acceptable, or B, basically going to work the same way if it is acceptable to the Gloriam. Now, when I said a bucket, that may have been a block. I don't remember. I was looking on the Wikipedia type stuff, so I don't remember if it was a block or what. Yeah, see, then it picked up more stuff. Do we have any power shot? I feel like that was a good one. Power 2, multi-shot 2, power 2, unbreaking 2, and multi-shot 2 is another good one. I haven't built an anvil yet, but I need to. Okay, so we'll throw... Nope. That won't go in there at all. Okay, well that's out. Alright. So yellowite... Well, and see, eventually, when we get the right kind of bees, we could produce more redstone and glowstone through bee production. And then that could become the actual source of mutagen. For now, yellowite's probably our best bet. If I can actually get it to work. So let's look at Gloriam again. Okay, an ingot former. No, wait. Where did... There, okay, there we go. So we need... Oh, dear Lord. Basic plating, which is graphite dust. Okay, pulverizer, that we can do. Graphite ingot. How do we make that? Charcoal. Charcoal is a 1-to-1. Well, coal is 2 for graphite ingot. And then you can pulverize the ingot to make graphite dust. Okay, so that's not too bad. We get 2, so 2 coal, 2 lead. Not bad. This might be a problem if I don't have any more redstone. This we might be able to do. That gives you 2. So we'll need 8 copper. I don't know if I used all my copper or not. And then we need boron, which is, it looks like its own thing altogether. Okay. That's the ingot former. Now I need to figure out how to make a melter. Advanced plating. I don't like where this is going. Alright, so for now, I hate doing this. I really do. But for now, we're going to use glowstone. Because this is not going the way... How did I get lithium ore? Where did that come from? We're going to put the yellowite in the chest over here. Just in case. But for now, we're going to try with the... yeah, with the glowstone, I think. I think that's going to be our best bet. Because I want to make some of the mutagen stuff in order to... We might have to focus on making a glowstone or a... And I honestly don't remember if redstone or glowstone was better. I just have a lot more glowstone. I don't have, like, any... This is my redstone right here. I need to go mining. Okay. So let's just take... Let's try 15 for now. Now, unfortunately, this requires 100,000 RF per use, so this is going to be pretty freaking expensive, which is why I said I might need to make another death generator, because we have plenty of the rotten flesh, and we could have plenty of the bones. I really need to fix that. I didn't expect this thing to fill up so freaking fast either. Now, what can I do to make use of this, too? Experience solidifies, which can later be used to right-click or sneak right-click to use a full stack to get experience back. Okay, so this can basically just turn into raw XP. Additionally, you can put solidified experience into the solidifier, and it will pick up any XP orbs that are on the ground and turn them into solidified experience, provided they weren't created by it. Solidified experience is also sometimes dropped from mobs. We know! because that's the only way we've gotten it so far. So I guess what I'll have to do for this is maybe set up a drain tank here that goes into this, so that it's basically you got the mob essence and this going into this to make the essence of knowledge, and then we can use that for enchanting. I think is going to be the way we do that. I didn't really watch this either. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. All right. That may not be the best way to go. Because that's 100 millibuckets per 100,000 RF. I don't like that. Not one little bit. So I'm going to look into this. This is something we're going to need in the future, but not very viable right now. I may need to make the Gloriam, not the ingot former and the melter and all that kind of stuff in order to access the uranium. That might be the better idea. Not too sure. But that's not gonna. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that. Plus, we need to improve our power situation. So for now, I'm not liking that. Because I think what we need to do is get this to where we have like a lot more storage crates, and then let me see here. Can I just? All right. So. Do we have any servos or anything on this? I don't think we do. So if I just brought a couple more storage crates and like hook them up here with yeah. Okay, that could work. Hold on a minute. Well now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I have found the source that we need to get the uranium. So this is, actually I already recorded this part a little bit. Turns out you should never have your hand hovering over the record button when you sneeze, because then you don't realize that you pushed the button. And so then you weren't recording when you were supposed to be and you were when you weren't. So it's, just don't do that. So yeah, I found a workaround. By the way, it sounds like there's a pigman in my midst. Boom. Alright, where was I? Oh yes, nuclear plutonium, or uranium to be exact. So here's the tricky part. According to the wiki, now I haven't actually tried this, I probably should do that actually. Well, I wonder if it'll show up. Smelting, oh boy, it's not showing up anywhere. We should probably try this to make sure it'll work. According to the wiki, Industrial Craft 2 can be used to make the uranium that the Mutagen Producer will see, in theory. Now, I don't know if it's a specific thing. Oh yes, by the way, I've fixed our storage problem. This is what I actually meant to do. And like I said, I meant to record it all, and it kind of recorded. But, so the idea here is when this fills up, it moves to this one. And then when that fills up, it moves to this one, and so on and so forth. So we've got quite a big buffer now, which allows us to essentially just leave this on for a very long time. I'm also going to make some torches. Or rather... No? Maybe? Oh, it has to be in the... That's weird. Okay, whatever. And we'll just go ahead and make jack-o'-lanterns out of that. So let's try this. Fingers crossed, hope it works. Let's see. Oh, no, it won't put it in. Crap, man. Alright, I'm confused. Because according to the wiki, uranium-235, uranium blocks, stuff from Industrial Craft should work. And what I found was if you take the immersive engineering uranium ingot you get from smelting the yellowite ore, or dust, or whatever, but then you go and you put that in a smeltery, it'll make molten uranium. Now, this is immersive engineering, but when you actually Nope, that was the wrong button. When you actually look at casting it as a block, it comes out as industrial craft 2. So that's what I was thinking. Now let's see if we... Oh no, I'm getting irradiated. That's not good. I was wondering why we weren't actually getting any radiation damage or anything. Ow, stop it! Alright, I get it. Don't handle radioactive material. Enough said. But that won't work either. So, I don't think the wiki is updated for this mod pack. Here's a... I feel really dumb right now. Oh no, it doesn't tell me anything. It just says squeezer, fluid transposers, but it doesn't actually give me the Mutatron recipe. I'm so very confused because we know glowstone and redstone will work. But that's so weird. Because all of the wiki stuff all keeps coming back to uranium, uranium, a bunch of other stuff like that. But none of it actually seems like it wants to work. Oh, now this is interesting. Nuclear craft uranium block. Block of uranium from chisel. So you could use a chisel to change the kind of mod that it's from. That's intriguing as well. Interesting. I'm very confused by this in case it wasn't already made apparent. I'm just really not sure how this works, to be honest. So let me do some more poking around, I guess. Well, for now at least, I give up. It seems like the only way to do it right now is with glowstone. Reliably. Like, I know that works, kind of thing. I really thought you used extra bees. Apparently, that is not how that works. That was more of the DNA Binnie's approach type of thing. So let's actually try some glowstone. We'll actually bring that too. And you might have noticed, I'm in my new hardened leather armor, which is pretty cool. I finally got enough of the, I grabbed some of the zombie flesh and actually smelted it into leather, and then used the Pam's Craft beeswax, which is, honestly, that's kind of the only thing I've seen that it seems that useful for. So there's that. Let me know what you guys think as far as if you've played on this mod pack, though. Have you found... If you experimented with bees and whatnot, or gendistry, have you found any... Oh, good grief, there's so much stuff. Oh, redstone. Yay. Actually, you know what's funny is if I had enough generators, this could actually power quite a bit, because we've got plenty of the rotten flesh, plenty of bones, that if it's set up to pull from this stuff, we actually probably wouldn't run out for a while. This thing's just a freaking power hog, is all. But, ugh, it's just eating it. For now, actually, let's also cover up these cables, just for now. Yeah, we'll just cover them all up. It's fine. It'll look a little nicer that way. So, there is that. But yeah, this works. It just, we need glowstone or redstone or whatever. Neither of which we really have a good source of, so it's probably a good idea to use what mutagen and stuff we have to try and create the bees that produce redstone and glowstone. Because the uranium stuff is just... It's complicated, and honestly, without testing it in a creative world, I don't even know if uranium will work now, because according to the wiki, all of this stuff that I tried should work, other than maybe the uranium from the immersive engineering, but, and it looks like it's taking a lot more power than it said it would, too. I think it said everything took 100,000 units, and I'm pretty sure it just drained this to do 1. So I don't think that's legit anymore. It might need 1 million to do one. But yeah, this is definitely a power hog that we're not quite ready for. I did not know it drew that much. So we may have to suspend this part of Gendustry, the mutagen thing. We may have to let that just build up for a while until we get a better power source. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. Also, let me know if you're getting a little bored with the lab environment. It is a little bit sterile by nature. So if you want to do something a little bit different, maybe work on like a different kind of landing area I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of putting some kind of widening this path. I actually like the idea of having a waterfall running down both sides of the steps. Obviously not to where it'll run out, but basically just running a trench all along the side here. Obviously I'll have to change some stuff like this doorway, my redstone for the secret entrance and all that kind of stuff if I do it that way, but let me know what you guys think. But with that, I think we're going to wrap things up here for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.